And how important is mixing your beats, you know, and should producers be able to know how to mix, or should they just like pass it off to the engineer? Like, I'm done with the beat. You take it. What do you think?
I think that it's a mixture of both. Because if I'm gonna say the first part, you definitely should know how a little bit about mixing. I remember an interview of DJ Premier talking about he gave his stems, or he sent some stems over to an engineer for them to mix for an artist or whatever, and he heard the song and he was like, man, the drums is whack. For Primo to say his own drums are whack, that means that something happened along the way. So he basically said that, nah, I then did them a certain way so that the engineer didn't have to then mess with them or touch them or whatever. So that means that Primo now, he knows how to mix. He knows some sense of mixing. So I think that all engineers, or not engineers, but producers should definitely have some sense of engineering, so that you know, like, yo, that don't sound right, you know, or this is how I know it should sound. So when you get to an engineer or with an engineer, you can tell them, yo, I want it to sound like this, and they don't affect, you know, how your beat should sound or whatever.
Right.
And usually the only time you should really pass it off is if you're truly at that point where you're like, I don't really care about mixing. I just want to get these beats to people. I just want to, you know, just be that producer that just gets placements. I'm just sending them off. Like, I don't care what happens as long as it gets placed. Those are the people that probably should just worry about sending it to an engineer, because they don't really care about the mixing aspect. But yeah, if you really truly love this and you love, you know, or you cherish how your stuff should sound or how it should be, I would say definitely learn mixing and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with that, and I think, like, probably as far as the passing it off, I'm pretty sure that, like, the big albums and stuff, if you're gonna be working on something, you know, huge like Beyonce or something, you might probably want to have the best mixing engineer in there too, like, you know, along with it, to kind of let them touch it too, you know. But yeah.
I mean, mixing will take, and that'll take you a long way too. Like we were talking about earlier, like streams of income. Like if you know mixing as a producer, guess what? You can pull people to the crib or to your studio and be like, yo, I can record you, I can mix you, I can master your stuff, because you know how to do that, you know.
Right,
so that's
right.
Stream of income.
Yep, that's another way. Yeah, there's so many ways that we can make money as producers. We gotta, you know, start thinking outside the box, you know.
For real. Like I don't even sell a lot of beats, you know, but I'm in the studio with artists almost every day. So it's like different artists too, like not the same, you know, same crew every day. It's like, no, I'm at a studio, different people come in. I don't sell a lot of beats, but I know how to mix and master their stuff. I know how to get them in and out.
And just when you're talking about the studio, like, do you still work with the beat majors? Like you said that like that's on your YouTube name and stuff. Like, so is it just you, or are you still in the group, you know, with the beat majors too?
Yep. So I created the beat majors in 2014. So 2014, I came up with that name. It's like, this gonna be like, I wanted to create pretty much like a production team. This is before I knew that I was gonna start doing like the YouTube stuff and kind of doing this stuff on my own. I had a homeboy, his name is Servo Butane was his name. But so I was like, yo, let's call ourselves the Beat Major. So we got the LLC, you know, did all the stuff, business stuff for it, trying to really make it legit. And we did that, and you know, we kind of parted ways, and we parted ways because he moved to California. So he's still my homie. He's still like, I would still say we're the ones that created this together. So I would never be like, oh, you moved away, you ain't. No, if we connect again, or we can talk again and really have a conversation or whatever, yeah, like, bro, still here. Like, I ain't never gonna be like, no. My homie Killer Dame is in this too. He makes beats. So he's still a part of this. We still talk. He's in Texas though, so he's away from me as well. Then I got a homie here in my city too that we added. His name is Jarrell, and Young O, but he's an artist, so he calls himself Jarrell. But yeah, so we're still all in this thing. We're just all doing our own thing. You know what I'm saying? But we're all still.
Yeah, I feel that.
We're still
almost like a Wu-Tang Clan type thing.
Yeah.
Do solo, you know.
Yeah. Like you know Raekwon, you know Raekwon, but you know Raekwon was a part of Wu-Tang. So that's kind of how the crew is. Like, you know Killer Dame, you know, but you know he's part of the Beat Majors though too. So Yeah.
And like as far as with your at your studio, you have like a steady stream of artists that you're working with and stuff like that on their different projects and everything.
Well, with the studio, it's pretty much just like somebody books online, they pay, and they come record. If they do want to do like a project and they just keep booking the time, or if it's a situation where it's like, yo, let's do a project together, then we work out the details of that, and then now we kind of doing that. Like I have an artist now where we're doing a project, but the studio time is pretty much already paid for by him paying me for that full project. So we just go on our own time, free time, and work on the project. But other stuff that he does outside of our project, he comes in, books time, pays for that time, and then boom, he does his thing. So yeah, so it just depends on what the artist needs or what they're looking for. But majority of the time, it's just new artists coming in or returning customers coming in and just working on whatever they might be working on. But yeah.